Last year, thousands of people across the country participated in the Ovarian Cancer Walk of Hope. The walk is scheduled this year for September 11th. Here to talk about it is Peggy Pickett. She's a Teal Sister. Peggy, Teal Sister, what does that designation actually mean?
It means that I'm an ovarian cancer survivor.
Tell me about your diagnosis, 2014, when that first happened?
Yes. So to back it up just a little bit, I started experiencing symptoms 2 years prior to my diagnosis. But my doctor didn't suspect it. And it quite often goes undetected because we're not even suspecting it. So I had symptoms for 2 years. In December of 2013, I had an ultrasound that showed something. And I had surgery a month later and ended up with a diagnosis of high-grade serous ovarian cancer stage 3C.
When the ultrasound shows something, is that ovarian cysts that appear?
In my case, it was multitudinous tumors.
Wow.
Yes, but my tumors were so large that they could not determine on the ultrasound what they were, if it was 1 or 2 or more. So
2014, we're 8 years beyond that. Most women don't last beyond 5 years. Is it 55%, I think, do not make it that far?
Yes.
So how did you get to this point?
Oh, by the grace of God and some really good medicine.
Chemo, radiation?
I've actually had several rounds of chemo. I'm in I think my 4th recurrence. So there's initial diagnosis, and if you have a re-diagnosis of the same disease, it's called recurrence. So I'm in, I think, my 4th recurrence. I have had, I'm currently in chemo.
Yes.
And it's working again. It's working for me. And I've also had 2 separate rounds of radiation. So.
At the walk, you and other Teal Sisters will be wearing a teal colored shirt. That's the color of the ribbon, correct?
Yes. Yes. That's why we're called Teal Sisters specifically. Teal is the color for ovarian cancer. And at the walk, all the women that you will see dressed in teal are survivors. Everybody else gets a different designation.
3,100 women every year in Canada diagnosed, 1,250 in Ontario alone. Those are staggering numbers.
And it's getting larger. And the statistics, while the numbers of new diagnoses, that doesn't include recurrence. Those are new diagnoses every year. And while the number is increasing, and treatments haven't changed in over 50 years, outcomes haven't changed in over 50 years, survivorhood, we have not managed to affect it and get longer lives or better quality for women living with this disease.
We hear a lot more about other forms of cancer. This is the 5th most common form for women. Why is there not more press, more discussion about this?
I think that it's not sexy, you know? I mean, we're not making advances. It's hard to talk about a disease that kills women without any, positive. And breast cancer, we've seen tremendous strides in the advancement of treatment for breast cancer, and nothing against the progress that we've made in treating and eradicating that disease. I think it's awesome. But the research money has gone to breast cancer. We need the research money to come now to ovarian cancer so that we can start to affect the outcomes. There are more women diagnosed with breast cancer, but ovarian cancer kills more women. So
the walk last year, was it held virtually?
Well, yes, in a sense, it was held virtually. So there was no actual, or because of
No
COVID
gathering of everybody
because of
together.
COVID restrictions, there was no official gathering. You were encouraged to walk in your neighborhood.
This year, much different. So you're gathering at Oaks Park in Niagara Falls.
This year, once again, we get to come together officially at Oaks Park in Niagara Falls on Sunday morning, September the 11th. And we're going to redeem that day for something positive and affect some really positive change in women's lives.
You're organizing the Niagara chapter of this walk. What happens that day at Oaks Park?
So I'm not organizing it. I am part of the team.
Part of the team.
I'm part of the team, but Amber Rutherford is our chairperson and our organizer, and I'm very grateful that she has taken this on. So what happens that day? It's a really informal day, and I don't know what it's going to look like. I could tell you what it looked like before the pandemic, but there's a few speeches sometime, and I'm going to assume that there will be this.
Does that include Peggy Pickett making a speech?
Nobody's asked me to, and I'm thankful that that's gonna. Nobody needs to hear from me again, but I will be there, and always willing to talk to those who are returning and to new people who want to know more about my story. But Oaks Park has a wonderful walking track, so we walk the track. We used to walk through the neighborhood, but for those of us who have mobility issues now, we just walk the track.
Is there a goal this year for fundraising for Niagara or even nationally? Because this walk is happening nationally.
Yes, there is a goal, and I don't remember what it is.
That's okay.
There are certain elements of my memory that just don't always work. So yes, there is a goal, but I honestly can't tell you reliably what the goal is.
How can people register for this walk?
If you go to ovariancanada.org or ovariancanada.ca, or Google Ovarian Cancer Canada, and the main page of the website will get you right to the link to the walk. And if you want to support me, you can, when you're there, you can, on the website, and it says who you're walking for, you can do Peggy Pickett, or my team is Pickett's Parade.
Peggy, thanks so much for joining us today and sharing this information. Good luck on your fight on this recurrence.
Thank you.